What is happening, everybody, and welcome back to Whiskey RP. Today we're trying to secure enough money to take out a loan to buy Walter's property. I've been really debating it, and I think we want it. I think that's the best way for us to expand. It'll give us a lot more fields, a nice farmyard, a nice house, and the ability to make money a lot quicker so we can then purchase the productions that we're looking at in town. They're for sale, hoping we can pull this all off before someone else snatches it from us. Don't know what's going to happen there, but about $150,000 is what we're looking at trying to get, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get that today. We might have to do a lot of contracts. Well, reality, I'm trying to get that by the end of December, so doing this little contract here, this field, it's, you know, you can see our property in the background. So we're going to try to bust this one out, I think it's about 10 grand we're going to make off of this. And then we have a decent amount of silage that we're going to sell later this afternoon. Finished meeting with our banker, see how close we are to the down payment we're going to need to make that offer. We got our realtor already looking into it for us, so busy times. Going to try to finish up this year and hopefully have a new property in our hands, but we got to get busy. We got to find some more contract work to do probably to secure that down payment. Talked to Bobby about it. He thinks it is the best idea not to take money out of the whiskey business in Black Mountain. It's doing good there, but we just want, you know, to diversify and get this going on its own entity. At least that's the plan right now. Let's get this done. And with the first two headlands done here, I think we will have to take a trip in to drop off the goods. Let's try to get this unloaded in the back. Look at that grain go in there. I think we need to reset these carts every time we use them for the grains to show up, unfortunately. We'll look for a fix for it. Maybe there's different ones we'll swap into. Back to just double check this one's full. It is. Heading on in with 17,000 liters of sorghum. Let's see exactly where we're going here. Just down, you can kind of see it in the distance. There's some silos back there. That's where we're headed. I'll see you in a second. Dropping off the first bit of sorghum. You can see it is dropping in there magically. And just talked to the gentleman in there, and he said 56% of what they're expecting for the contract has been delivered. So the next trip we come back, we'll satisfy the contract and everything else will be ours to keep. And I think 2 headlands is plenty on this field. It gives us enough room to turn around. Let's go ahead and work these ups and downs, get this harvest finished. And then we're gonna do a little bit of a tour of what might be our property soon. Get a good idea of what all the fields that are included, if we're gonna have enough storage long term. We're gonna take a good look before we make a final decision on that, but my mind's pretty much made up. All right, so all of this is not gonna fit in here, but we will be able to take this up to the selling location and get the contract satisfied. And it looks like this little area here and whatever is left in the harvester, if it doesn't fill it up, we'll still have to sell. But there we go, let's head that way. Satisfy the contract, come back and finish the harvest. And here we go, dropping off some more sorghum. 6,300 bucks already. I'm not gonna complain. We're at $80,000. Let's go finish the harvest, get the rest brought over here. We'll turn in the contract and we'll see how much money we have. But with this and the silage that we're gonna sell in a little bit, I really believe we'll have enough for that down payment. I was talking to someone in town that was letting me know that since we do have goats, if we would feed them hay instead of grass, we would get a lot more milk out. Apparently they produce more milk when they eat hay versus when they just eat grass. So that is a change we'll have to make soon. We need some money though to be able to buy a tedder. And then that means we need to get a rake as well. All right, we're here, moment of truth to see how much money we're gonna get from this contract. And it's a lot more than I thought. Yeah, another almost 7,000 there. Let's turn in the contract here. Another 7,000 from that. Gets our balance to 95,000 before selling the silage. We got a little bit of time left before we can sell the silage. We got to let that ferment a little bit more. I wanted to head on over and take a look at Walter's property. We do know that field back there has been removed from the listing, so that one is still going to be ours, even if we don't buy this property. But this field here is included with the clover in it. I don't know who he's leasing that to right now. You don't just grow crops, you grow roots season by season. Beautiful shed. We've looked at all of this before. Yeah, a good amount of storage that we would have there. A nice house, another place to park a tractor or truck there. The co-op back here, I don't know if this is part of Walter's lots or not. It's a grass field. Let's look at our data. So looking at the map here, the fields that are included would be 23, 21, and this big one, 35. That's what's gonna knock this dollar amount up so high. So the loan we are looking at is a $2 million loan. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull that off in time. I do know there's some other people that have been by looking. I saw them the other day, so I got to get this together as soon as possible. I'm going to take a look and see if there are a few contracts available that we might want to do just to, help increase the down payment. And we got to head into the bank and get that secured. I'm getting nervous. We made it, but I think we're ruining our truck by pulling too much weight. These shocks are about to just give in. But first group is sold here. It brings our total up to $131,000. Let's go get the rest and see if we can get this above 150. There we go. We're up to 167,000. Had a little bit of trouble there unloading them, but we got it done. But $167,000 is not bad. We want to use a good amount of that for the down payment on this loan. I need to drop off the trailer. It is 4:30. We might have to wait till tomorrow to head to the bank and get this stuff finalized so we can officially put our offer down. Ran out of time today. Was hoping to get this done in October. Makes me nervous that it might not be ours. Well, it is November. This does not look like we're gonna be cutting this again this year. I am disappointed. I was hoping it would be tall enough, but it seems to have gone dormant at this point. We'll have to hold off till spring to get another cut of silage. The wheat's coming in good. We'll get that in the spring. Or early summer, we'll be harvesting that. And yeah, I guess let's head in. It's 9 o'clock, almost 9:30 now. Go talk to that banker, see if we can get this secured, get our realtor on the line. Fingers crossed. Well, the day kind of got away from us, but we did get the loan secured. Get that put away. Got the truck all filled up with fuel. Just need to get on the phone with the realtor, submit our offer, and just wait to see if Walter's gonna accept that. I have heard rumblings that other offers have come in. We might have been late, guys. We might have been too late for that property. Hello? Hi, Pam, how's it going? Wyatt Carver. That name does sound familiar, so Walter accepted Wyatt's offer, huh? All right, well, I think we'll hold off. There's no other properties I was really interested in, so we'll regroup, figure out what's going on, what we want to do next. I'll let the bank know. Thank you for letting me know, Pam. Have a good one. Okay, so Wyatt Carver. I feel like I know that name. I bought the property from Walter. Offered a lot more than we had to offer, and there's no That's not good. It's not good. Let me call Bobby. Hey, Bobby, what's going on? Do you remember Ken's last name?